Good morning, everybody. So in today's video, I thought we would do something a little different. I wanted to do a healthy snack video. So I'm going to show you guys 4 really simple, easy snacks that are way better for you than junk food. So that's what we're doing in today's video. So these snack ideas are really simple and they're fast to make. I believe that you should make them fast to make just so that you're not tempted to eat junk food. So the very first one I'm going to make is, they're like a yogurt bite. So I have a silicone muffin tin here. I have granola. I'm going to use this organic peanut butter granola that I got. I'm just going to pour it in the bottom. You can also add nuts. You can pretty much add anything you want to this. You could add chia seeds, fennel seeds. You could add so many different things to this. Oh, that's a little too much. So I'm just pouring it probably about 1/2 inch on the bottom of the little cups here. Oh, it's a little too much. Okay. And then you take your favorite yogurt. I had considered putting a little bit more almonds in this, but I noticed there's peanuts in this already, so we're just going to leave it like that. So that's how much I have in there now. My favorite yogurt is cherry. You can use plain yogurt if you want. I'm going to use cherry. I also love peach yogurt. Peach yogurt's really yummy too. Then we're just going to put a good dollop in each one. These are super fast to make. And it kind of, I like making these because these kind of solve my craving for ice cream sometimes. Usually ice cream is my downfall, so I try to have some of these in the freezer, and it really helps. Okay. I'm just going to make all of these cherry. These are for me anyways. Like that. Okay. And then you can just add whatever kind of fruit you like on top. So I have some blackberries and some raspberries. I try to push them in. This was the yogurt bites that I was talking about making you guys in the Costco video. Raspberries. Just make it look pretty. You could use whatever kind of fruit you like. This is just what I have. I'm going to cut up one of these strawberries that I washed. Add a little strawberry in each one. And then these get frozen solid. And then you pop them out and you can stick them in a bag, like a Ziploc bag or something. And then every time you want a snack, munch on one of these. So that is the first recipe done. That is literally all that's in it. So I'm going to put these in the freezer, and then we're going to get started on the next recipe. I will show you what these look like once they pop out too. Okay, so for one of the next recipes, this is one that I had when I was a child. Just one sec, I forgot one ingredient here. My baking cupboard. So this one is one that I like I said that I made when I was a child. I got it when I was in kindergarten. So I've been eating this ever since kindergarten. So I take some celery stalks. These are already pre-washed, by the way. Everything I'm using is already washed. I'm just cutting the ends off. This is one of my favorites, actually. I eat this a lot. This one is good for protein. This is so simple. I was a little worried this would be a little too simple for you guys, a little too simple for the video, but I wanted to show you genuinely some of the things that I snack on. So I'm going to take some smooth peanut butter here. Peanut butter and celery. You could also do apples with this. When I was a kid, this was one of the snacks that my kindergarten class gave us for snack time. And I've been in love with it ever since. I'm going to get my plate here. This had, it used to be called Ants on a Hill, I think. My kindergarten teacher used to make it with raisins. But I'm not a huge fan of raisins, so I used to pick them off. That's why they called it Ants on a Hill. So we're going to do it with dried cranberries instead. Let me get some of those out. And this one's good for, especially in the early afternoon kind of snack, when you're really, it's right before dinner, but you don't want to have anything too big. This is perfect because it's got the peanut butter, which gives you protein. And I know celery and peanut butter sounds disgusting together, but trust me, it's not. Little cranberries. I prefer the taste of cranberries with this rather than raisins. But if you like raisins, feel free to use raisins. There we go. Okay, let's finish the rest here. Most times when I have this, I'll usually have probably 2 or 3 stalks of this at the same time for a snack. It's just one of my favorite snacks. I also like, I'm not going to show you in this video, but I love deviled eggs as well for snacks, or even just plain boiled eggs. I eat that a lot too. I had considered showing you guys deviled eggs, but I figured most of you would know how to make that, so. I usually have boiled eggs in my fridge at all times. It's good for making sandwiches and putting them on salads or just eating them by themselves. I try to have some high protein snacks on hand. I find it kills my cravings and it helps me kill the hunger cravings. They look like little ants on a log. Like I was saying earlier, these are very good with apples as well. I highly recommend trying it with apple. If you don't like celery, try it with apple. But at least try it with celery. It's delicious. I know it doesn't sound like it goes together, but it unbelievably does actually. Okay. And that's it for that one. It's so simple. Ridiculously simple, actually. Okay, so I'm going to show you another one that I used to take for lunch all the time. For like my snack breaks and stuff. Cucumber. So I just cut these into slices. 4, 5. We'll do 6. Okay. Just going to spread them out here. You can also do this with crackers. So I have Laughing Cow cheese here. This is just something that I've always used. Let me see here. 2 grams of protein per portion, but I found it always really sufficed my hunger. So I'm going to open this. This one is a herb and garlic one. I also like the plain. If you are not liking carbs, this is a good one for putting it on cucumbers rather than crackers, but sometimes I put it on crackers too. So just spread it a little bit like that. I also recommend eating this with bell peppers, raw bell peppers. That one is one of my friend's suggestions. She likes it with like those really small baby bell peppers. I actually got this idea from her long time ago. She was going through a weight loss journey, bariatric stuff, and this was one of her go-to snacks. I tried it and I fell in love with it. So I'm just spreading them. Okay, and then we're going to use some low sodium turkey meat here. I have this kind. This kind is lower in sodium than most lunch meat. It's better for you. Okay. So what I do, I don't know if I need that many. I just slice it like that. Let's see if I can do this right. And then I just roll it and put it on top. Oh, let's go the other way. And this is a super easy, fast snack. And it's so much healthier for you than going to get a burger for lunch or, you know, French fries. And if you don't like cucumber, try it with crackers. There we go. I'm gonna put these on my plate here. And that's one of the other snacks. If you wanted to add something else onto it, that's completely up to you, but this is how I eat it. Okay, so the last one I'm going to show you, let me just clear off my board here, is a fruit dip. So this I have, please don't mind the container. When I brought it home, somehow it got smashed open on the bottom, so I had to tape it so it didn't leak all over my fridge. So I have some vanilla yogurt here. You can use plain. My friend likes to use Greek yogurt. I actually hate Greek yogurt. There's something about the taste of it that I can't get into. I've tried several times. It just did not work. Okay, get a new spoon here. Okay, so put about a cup of yogurt. About a cup. Then I like to use maybe a tablespoon But the recipe for this does say 1/4 cup of honey, but I'm going to use about a tablespoon. I find 1/4 cup is a little too sweet. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon. And a couple pinches of cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, you could try something else. It's just to give it a little bit of flavor. And then you mix it up. Make sure the honey's completely dissolved into the yogurt. It's got little brown specks all through it from the cinnamon. Okay. And then you just take any fruit of your choice. Sorry. So let me put this away here. Okay, let's chop up a strawberry here. Chop up the rest of the strawberries. You could use apples with this too, I just don't have any. The yogurt bites we made to start with, I also like putting them with banana as well. Really delicious with banana. This dip, you could also add a tablespoon or 2 of peanut butter in it if you like. This dip is actually quite versatile. So then you just dip your fruit in it. That's it. Delicious. So I'm going to put all these in here. This can be partly my lunch. So that's it for the four snacks. So once the yogurt bites are completely frozen, I will come back and we'll pop them out of the molds and see what they look like. Just give you guys a little bit of a close-up. You can see the little brown specks in the fruit dip. Looks delicious. Okay, so I think these are frozen enough to pop out. This is what it looks like. Give you a close-up view. And then I'm just going to stick them in my reusable Ziploc. And then I'm going to pop them back in the freezer for when I'm ready to snack on them. They look pretty good. You could also put the granola all the way through it if you wanted. All 6 should fit in here just about exact. There we go. Now I'm going to put these in the freezer and I can snack on them whenever I want. So I hope you guys liked some of the new snack ideas, and if you guys liked the video, I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.